right, welcome to our deep dive, and today we're trying something a little different. You've told us that you're prepping for the IELTS Speaking Test. So we thought, why not simulate the experience right here?
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I've got our language expert here with us who's agreed to be our brave volunteer and take the test, and I'll be playing the examiner.
Happy to be here.
Great. Now, just a quick reminder that the IELTS Speaking Test has 3 parts. Ready to jump in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Perfect. Okay, so let's all imagine we're in the examination room. Good morning. My name is Toski, and I am your examiner for today's speaking test. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My name is?
Thank you. And can you tell me where you are from?
I am from.
All right. Let's talk about shopping. Do you enjoy shopping?
Yeah, I do enjoy shopping, especially for clothes and books. I find it's a good way to relax, a nice break from work or studies.
Okay. How often do you go shopping?
I usually go shopping maybe once or twice a month. I don't like to go too often, so I try to plan it out and get everything I need in one trip.
And do you prefer shopping online or in stores?
I think I like a mix of both. For clothes, I prefer going to stores so I can try things on and get a better feel for the fabric and the fit. But for things like books or other essentials, shopping online is just so much easier and more convenient.
All right, so now we're moving on to part 2 of the speaking test.
Okay.
This is where you get to talk a bit longer about a specific topic.
Got it.
Now, in the actual test, you'd have 1 minute to prepare your thoughts.
Right.
But we'll skip that for now just to keep things moving.
Sounds good.
So here's your topic card.
Okay.
And the topic is, and I'm reading directly from the card here, describe a time when you used a dictionary to learn a new word.
Right.
Now, you should include what the word was, why you looked it up, how you felt after finding the meaning, and then explain whether you think dictionaries are good for learning new words.
Okay, I think I can do that.
You'll have 1 to 2 minutes to talk about this.
Okay.
You can jot down a few notes if you want.
I think it'll be okay.
Great, whenever you're ready.
So a few months ago, I was reading this novel, and I came across the word serendipity.
Dons.
And, I kind of had a vague idea that it had something to do with luck or chance, but I wasn't completely sure, so I decided to look it up in a dictionary.
Makes sense.
I usually just use online dictionaries, so I quickly searched for serendipity on one of the websites I trust. And the definition was pretty clear. It basically said that serendipity is when things happen by chance, but in a good way or a beneficial way.
Okay.
They also gave a few examples of how you could use the word, which helped me understand it a bit better.
Listens attentively.
I felt pretty good after I found out what it meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it not only helped me understand what I was reading, but I also learned a new word that I could start using.
Nice.
I think dictionaries are really important for learning a language. They give you so much information about words, not just the meaning, but how to pronounce them and how to use them properly.
Right.
So whether it's an old-fashioned printed dictionary or an online version, I think having access to a dictionary is really important if you want to improve your vocabulary and really understand the language you're learning.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's move on to the last part of the speaking test. This section is more about discussing some general ideas that connect to the topic we talked about in part 2.
Okay.
So to start off, what are your thoughts on how shopping habits have changed over time?
Well, I think they've changed a lot, especially with all the new technology and the internet. It used to be that everyone shopped in actual stores.
Right.
But nowadays, online shopping has become so popular.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just so much more convenient, and you usually have more options to choose from. Plus, you can often find better prices online.
Okay, interesting. So what about traditional dictionaries? Do you think they're still useful today, or have they been completely replaced by online dictionaries?
That's a good question. I mean, online dictionaries are great because they're so easy to access. You can quickly look up a word, hear how it's pronounced, and you've got this massive database of words at your fingertips.
Yeah.
But I still think there's value in those good old-fashioned dictionaries.
Really? In what way?
Well, I find they often give you a deeper understanding of where words come from, their history and how they've evolved over time. Sometimes they even have extra notes about how to use the word correctly.
Okay, that makes sense. So Shifting gears a bit, what qualities do you think are most important in a good friend?
Hmm. Well, I think trustworthiness is really important. You need to be able to rely on your friends and know they've got your back.
Yeah.
Loyalty is also essential. A true friend sticks by you no matter what.
Right.
And of course, a good sense of humor never hurts. Someone you can laugh with and have fun with.
Absolutely.
Mm.
And lastly, how important do you think friendship is in the world today?
I think it's incredibly important. In today's world, things can feel so busy and chaotic.
Yeah, for sure.
Friends give you that support system, that sense of belonging. They help you get through those tough times and celebrate the good times.
I agree.
So yeah, I think having strong friendships is crucial for our well-being and happiness.
Makes sense. That brings us to the end of our IELTS speaking test. So there you have it, folks. We hope you found this mock test helpful. It should give you a good idea of what to expect on the real exam.
Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you practice speaking on different topics and familiarize yourself with the structure of the test, the more confident you'll feel on exam day.
And hey, you can always come back to this deep dive if you want to review any of the sections or just need a little refresher.
Exactly. And most importantly, just relax and be yourself. You got this.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the IELTS speaking test. We wish you all the best in your preparation and on the actual exam.
Good luck!